This happens in complete silence. A baby is crying, overwhelmed, lost in a world it doesn't understand. And then someone holds them. Everything changes, but not in the way you think. Because when a baby is comforted, they're not just calming down. Something much deeper is happening, something that shapes who they will become. Most people believe babies feel comfort simply because they're safe. Warm arms, a familiar voice, a gentle touch. But that explanation is incomplete, because safety alone doesn't explain what scientists started noticing. Researchers at places like Harvard and MIT began studying what happens inside a baby's brain the moment they're comforted. What they found surprised everyone. The baby's brain doesn't just relax. It reorganizes itself. Neural pathways begin to form, connections that didn't exist seconds before. Chemicals like oxytocin flood their system, slowing their heart, syncing their body to the person holding them. But here's the part nobody talks about. The baby isn't just feeling comfort. They're learning what being human feels like. In one experiment, babies were placed in a mildly stressful situation. Nothing harmful, just enough to make them uneasy. Then, a caregiver responded in two different ways. In one case, the caregiver picked them up instantly, held them close, spoke softly. In the other, the response was delayed, distant, mechanical. The difference was invisible on the surface. But inside the brain, it was everything. The babies who were comforted quickly showed stronger emotional regulation, even days later. Their bodies recovered faster. Their brains became better at handling stress. But the others, their stress lingered. Their systems stayed alert, as if the world wasn't safe yet. And here's why this matters to you. Because that baby is not separate from you. Every time you feel calm when someone understands you, every time a voice, a touch, or even a memory makes you feel safe, you are reliving that same process. You are not just observing this. You are part of it. But here's where it gets even stranger. Babies don't just feel comfort from being held. They absorb the emotional state of the person holding them. If the caregiver is calm, the baby becomes calm. If the caregiver is anxious, the baby feels that too. Before language, before thought. Babies are reading emotions like a silent code, which means comfort isn't just physical, it's emotional transmission, and that shapes everything. Your reactions, your fears, your ability to trust. All of it begins here. And there's a quiet truth hidden inside this. Not all comfort is equal. Inconsistent comfort, unpredictable responses, can teach the brain something very different. That safety is uncertain. That calm doesn't last. And those patterns can follow a person for life. So the next time you see a baby being comforted, it's not just a small moment. It's programming. It's the foundation of how they will experience love, stress, and connection. And maybe it explains something about you too. Because deep down, we never stop needing that feeling. So here's a question you've probably never asked yourself. When you feel comfort now, are you feeling the present? Or something your brain learned a long time ago? And in the next video, we'll explore something even more unsettling. Why babies stare at you, like they know something you don't.